Okay, so the first thing that I'm actually going to apply is going to be the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Potion Primer. I've already actually put on my foundation, concealer, and powder just to spare a little bit of time in this video, but I did not put this on, so I decided to put this on. This stuff is amazing, by the way. If you guys have not tried it, I highly recommend it. I would buy it again and again and again. There's a couple of other brands that I like too, but this one's probably one of my favorites. Anyway. The next thing I'm putting on is this, it's kind of like a cream eyeshadow, but I use it as a base. It's by Yakety Yak, and it comes in a little trio, and on top there's glitter, which you'll see in a lot of my videos because I always put this glitter on. And then this was the second layer, and it's like an eyeshadow, but I always use it for like underneath. Sometimes I'll wear it just like as a light if I'm not, you know, getting my makeup totally done and everything, so. But that's what I'm putting on as the base. All right. Now I'm actually going to be putting on this body shimmer, and it says body shimmer, but I actually use it for my cheeks. I know, I don't know, it works. I love it for that. I don't really, I mean, it's too bright for anything else really, so that's what I use it for. I use it as like as a blush, almost like a, you know, like a tint underneath blush, because I usually put blush on top of it, but this kind of gives it like a shimmery look to it. So I got this in a kit, like one of those little, you know, I don't even know where it was from. It might be from like Costco or Walmart or something, you know, the little Christmas kits that come out. All right, and the blush that I'm going to be putting on is, it's another one from a kit. I love this blush. I don't know why. It works really, really well for me. I have no idea what color it is and no idea who it's by, but it's kind of like like a medium mauve color kind of thing. Mauve, mauve, whatever. However you want to see it. Tomato, tomato. All right, now getting to the eyeshadows. The first eyeshadow that I'm putting on is actually, it's the color Snatch by Urban Decay. I had like one of the Book of Shadow palettes, and I mean, it didn't break, just there was a series of unfortunate events, and I managed to save it and repot it. So I'm putting that on as kind of the eyelid area, and it's kind of like it's like a tan color, but it has like kind of a gold and pink sparkle to it. And I don't know, maybe this could represent the partridge, I guess. I'm going, yeah, for more of the pear look, I guess. Pear part of it, I don't know. But, yeah. Anyway, so I put that on my lids, and then I put it right underneath my brow. And then the next color is actually Mildew, and it's also by Urban Decay, and I think it's, I don't know if it's in their original Book of Shadows. I'm not sure what the palette was whenever I got it, but it's this really pretty green color. It's almost like a shimmery pear color. So that's why I chose this color for this particular tutorial. It's a really pretty green color, and it has kind of like a gold tint in it, so. And I'm actually applying that to my crease line. And then I use my finger to kind of smear everything together. Sometimes I use a brush, but I just felt like using my finger today. The next color is actually Haywire by NYX, and it also got repotted for, I don't even remember what happened. I think it cracked. I don't know. But I repotted it. And for this one, I'm actually using one of those little straight slanted brushes. I don't know the proper name of them. I'm sorry. I suck, I know, but I love this brush, so. Came in a little kit that didn't even label them. I'm putting it right in the corner, just to kind of give it like a tree branch look, I guess. Since we're relating everything to a partridge and a pear tree, just for this tutorial, just for fun. And most of the time I use my finger to blend in a lot of things, and I have no idea why, but I find that it actually works for me, so I will gladly use my finger if that's what works. Sometimes I can get like brushes and stuff to work, but sometimes your finger is the best tool that you got. Anyway, so that's kind of the finished look, kind of, sort of. It's not quite done yet, but that's the beginning. Next, I'm going to use the 24/7 Urban Decay, the eyeliner. And I usually end up putting like, you know, a little extra line at the edges, just so you guys know. So if you ever see them, that's why I do it. I don't know why. I just do. Some people use it for certain things, and I just do it. I don't know why. I just do it just because. And sometimes I don't do it, so don't be surprised if you see it either way. Anyway, this is a very good eyeliner, by the way, guys. Just so you know, I highly recommend this eyeliner. Alright, the next thing that I'm going to use, I'm going to use this. It came with the palette. I bought this palette years ago. I don't even know if the company's still around, and I don't even know the company's name, ironically. But this one is called Sand Dollar, and it's like it's almost like a foundation color, like just like a really light, you know, person color, I guess, flesh color. Yeah, but I'm using that just to kind of brighten up and like blend in with the rest of the eyeshadow. Okay, the next thing I'm putting on is glitter, of course. I always have my glitter on my eyes. Always, always, always. Especially around Christmas time. This one is, like I said, it came in the Yakety Yak 3 trio. I used the eyeshadow, or the eyeshadow that was underneath it, kind of like as a base. But I totally love this thing, and I'm assuming I'm going to run out of glitter eventually from it, but not today. And there you get kind of like a view. Sorry for the weird faces, but you kind of get an idea of what it looks like. And then now I'm going to use Benefit's Bad Gal Lashes. I love this mascara. I have about 4 of them. My best friend gave them all to me, and she always manages to get a lot of them. I don't know, but she always gives them to me because she knows I love this mascara. Totally worth the money. Completely worth the money. I would buy it personally. Maybe I will after I run out. Yeah, but I love it. I already have big eyelashes, so I don't really need like an eyelash enhancer or anything like that. And like they pretty much like somewhat naturally curl up, so I'm not too worried, I guess. Like I don't really need to go out and buy like the special stuff, and sometimes I'll use an eyelash curler just to kind of give it that extra, but for the most part it does it on its own, so I guess I'm blessed that way. Alright. See, weird faces, told you. Alright guys, the next thing that I'm going to be putting on is actually, don't laugh at me, it's Stage Blood. Yes, I use this stuff for my lips, and I use it as like a base. And let me tell you, if you're into red, even if you're not into red, just to use this as a base color, it will stay all day long. If you get the right kind, I mean, most of them will stay for literally all day. Like you put it on once, and then like I normally put stuff over, which I'm gonna do right now, but even if you don't, it's a very pretty color anyway, so if it works for you, it works for you. This is not the look I was going for, so I'm adding more on top. And this is actually a Wet n Wild, and it has SPF 15. I have no idea what color it is because there's no color written on the bottom, and I don't know how that worked out, but that's okay. I really like this color. It's a nude color, and I'm putting it on top of the the blood. I'm putting it on top of the base color that I had put on, which was the sage blood. And it came out to this like really pretty, I don't know, color. Next I'm putting on the Beauty Rush by Victoria's Secret. And it's the cream one. I don't know if they make these anymore. Someone told me that they had stopped and they're making a new line. But I love these lip glosses, so. Alright, next I'm getting into hair, and the first thing that I'm going to put in is the Tresemme Fresh Start, the foam shampoo. I know it's supposed to be used kind of as a dry shampoo, but I use it kind of like a mousse, but more as like, just like what you would use water, I guess, for. I don't know, but I like the way that it smells, and it makes my hair smell really good, and then like it kind of gives it like a clean look also. Like even like I have kind of curly frizzy hair. I know that sounds kind of weird, but like it's not really curly, it's just kind of poofy. And sometimes I'll use this just kind of to tone it down. I mean, it really depends on how I sleep at night, how my hair comes out. I know that sounds really weird, but you can see how it's kind of like wavy, crimpy, I don't know, kind of weird. My hair is very strange. But, so I pretty much brush this stuff in. I put a little bit in, and I mainly put it in my ends. I don't really put it on the top, I put it on the ends. And for this, I'm just going to brush it out. A lot of it, you can see, like, just that it's really crimpy and stuff like that, so. And very poofy, very, very poofy. Drives me crazy sometimes. And then other days it's wonderful. So it all just depends, I guess. Anyway. Alright, and the next thing that I'm actually doing is I'm pulling back where my bangs are and a little bit on the side. I'm going to do kind of like a half ponytail. Half ponytail, but I'm going to use one of those little claw clips. Everybody loves those things, I know. And for me, I just work with it until it gives me kind of the look that I want it to do. See, one of these things. And it's a little one. I got it, I think at Target, there's 3 of them for $1. Every once in a while you can find stuff like that, so. And I just kind of put it up in a little half ponytail. Then next I'm going to do my bangs, and most of the time, they'll be kind of weird poofy like that, and I'll use hairspray to actually set them into place. So for this one, I'm going to use Nexus Ecstasy, the Sustained Hold. And it's the aerosol can, obviously. And then I spray that on top, and then I kind of like push it into place. And then if you want to keep the poof, you can. Some people don't like poof. I like poof sometimes. My hair's cooperating. And then that's how I'm just kind of like finger combing it into place. And then you can see, I mean, it's still kind of rugged, but it's like, it looks like it was done, you know. But it's a very fast, quick look, and it's kind of easy to attain, so that's my hair look for the first day of Christmas. Partridge in a pear tree. Alright, next we're going to get on to the outfit. First thing that I'm wearing is my Betsy Johnson boots. I absolutely love these boots. I got them for my birthday and I wear them all the time. And I'm putting them with this cute pear green dress. Yes, pear green. That's where Partridge in a Pear Tree fits in. And it's actually a homemade dress. It was made for my friend's wedding, and I was her maid of honor, so that's what I got. I also have Christmas tree nails. And then the pearl necklace that I have on my neck is mine. And then for the scent, I'm actually wearing the Coal